Oh man, it's been raining for 3 days in a row, and you know what I say when it's raining, that I get in a great mood, so I decided to do a 2-minute quick tip Tuesday. So let's do this. What up YouTube? Good day to you, and how you be everybody? Johnny Agosto here. Welcome to Taino Inc, man. Oh, thank you for coming back to the channel. We're watching this 2-minute quick tip Tuesday, man. Oh, it's gonna be a good one, man. Today's topic, we're gonna be discussing the foil resist additive. For those who saw my most recent video, we tried to do this 2-color print, meaning white and foil on a t-shirt without using the foil resist additive, and everybody saw that video, it went horrible. It did not work. So if you're planning to do something like that, you're gonna need the foil resist additive. Foil resist additive is an additive that you're gonna do foil with another print that you could put the whole foil on the image, and it's only gonna stick on the foil adhesive. The rest of the print is gonna have some foil resist additive that you're gonna mix with your white plastisol ink or any other color ink, and it's gonna not stick on it, and you'll be able to do these 2-color print nice without even going through what we went through the last previous video. But before that, I gotta set this time up, set this 2 minutes right here, so we could try to beat it right now. First, you're gonna need the foil resist additive and a foil adhesive. You could go to screenprintdirect.com. I'm sending you there because when I called them, they said you need that, and they just said, don't worry about it, we got you. And they send it over within 2 days. They got here, and I said, oh, thank you, Screen Print Direct. And their product is pretty good, man. Go check them out, man. Screenprintdirect.com. The other one is that you're gonna need is a digital scale. The digital scale in Amazon is like for $10. You need a digital scale because that foil resist additive, you want to put about 10%. You don't want to go over because it's just gonna make your white or any other color that you're using is gonna change it. You want to keep the opacity. No more than 10% is gonna work, okay? And the other one everybody knows is you're gonna need some foil. So any color, they come everywhere. I get that from screenprinting.com. Their foil is #1, man. So the other thing that I noticed was I tried to do it the same way, and it didn't work because remember the first time I did it with the 16, which was gonna be on white, and then the foil, part of the S, the W, and the E was gonna be on top of it. But when I tried it, I just noticed that it did not work. Why? Because the white that I print with the foil resist additive did not let the foil stick. So I had to go back to the computer, and then I had to do this. I had to make sure that I left a gap where there is no ink, where this is gonna fall, and the foil is not touching no foil resist additive, and that's how you get this done, man. So right now, I'm gonna show you the flashing time, when you pass it into the conveyor dryer, and the heat press time right now, so we could get this done going. Let me see if I could beat this damn time. So right now, let me show you the first step. So before you start, you're gonna need some plastisol ink. I'm using a white plastisol ink from Perfect White from Wilflex. And just make sure that whatever you put in your container is gonna be enough for the run that you do. You don't wanna go back again and put another 10% and measure. Just picture how much ink you're gonna use for a certain amount of shirts. So I already put the plastisol ink in there, and then I put 10% using the digital scale, mixed it up really good. Mix it very good, and then place it on the screen, and you're gonna start printing. What you do is you start printing first, and it's gonna make this your white plastisol ink much softer, so it's even perfect to print. And then you're gonna flash it. Once you flash it, you're gonna bring it back, and you're gonna pass another coat of plastic. Then you're gonna flash it again. Once it's flashed, you're gonna bring it back. Now you're gonna bring your foil adhesive. You're gonna pass one coat, pass it really nice. You're gonna bring it to the flasher. Flash it, bring it back, and pass another coat. After you pass that coat, then you're gonna take it out, and you're gonna put it in your conveyor dryer. You're trying to at least cure it to at least 320. 320 is dry enough, and it's gonna work very well, because once you take it to the heat press, it's gonna cure it even more. So cure it at 320 degrees just to make sure that that white is cured. But don't worry, that foil adhesive is still gonna work. So once you take it to your heat press, put it at 320 degrees for 12 seconds. Medium press. Make sure you press it not too tight, but not too loose, just medium. And then put your shirt in, put the foil on top, and then put your Teflon on top, because you don't want to damage the foil. Some people do it without. I used to do it too, but it gives you a nice little glossy, it looks much better. It keeps that foil intact. Once you heat press it for that 12 seconds, you're gonna take it out, and then you're gonna let it cool. Make sure that the foil that you're using, read it, some foil are hot peel and some are cold peel. This is a cold peel, so I have to let it sit there, and because it's cold peel, what I do is I'll go finish the other job. I'll finish the rest of the job. You don't have to, like, every time that you do one shirt, comes out of conveyor dryer, take it to the heat press. You don't have to do that. You could just pile up your whole shirt. Once they're all done already, then you turn off your conveyor dryer, you turn on the heat press, and then you start working on it, and you start putting your foil, your Teflon, press it for 12 seconds like I said before, take it out, and then finish the rest of the job. You don't have to peel nothing yet. Finish everything. Once everything is finished, because this is called peel, then all I do is every shirt that is done, just peel off. So you could just pass a nice little rag around it just to press it and let it cool down. But once everything is done, all you gotta do is peel off, kind of fast, not too slow, and you're gonna see that the foil did not stick to the white ink and looks beautiful. Check it out, look at it. That is beautiful, man. Oh man, it came out nice. I have so many ideas since I did this little job. I'm like, oh my God, so many ideas. You could have images and some foil going in there. That's crazy, man. I didn't know this. First time I do this, and I love it how it comes out, because you be more creative with some things. Foil comes in a lot of colors, man, and a foil look on a shirt is awesome, man. So that's how you do a foil with a foil resist additive, and the job came out good. So if you like this video, press that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Be thankful always, be grateful always, and just let God take you on the ride. Peace out. Did I beat the time? I don't know. I think I beat the time. I think I got it. For the first time, I beat it.